3 minutes. Two minutes. They didn't have ball kids last match. Maybe just doing them for singles. One minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this match will consist of 2 tiebreak sets using no ad scoring. 10-point match tiebreak will be played at 1 set all. The right of the chair from Indonesia, Sanchai Ratiwatana, and from Thailand, Rungkat. Left of the chair, United States of America, John Paul Fruttero and Patrick Kypson. Fruttero, Kypson won the toss and will serve. Time.
John Paul Fruttero, Patrick Kypson taking on the tournament's top seed, Sanchai Ratiwatana and Christopher Rungkat. Mike Cation with you on the call on a, we'll call it partly cloudy skies here in Stockton, California. Kypson Going to serve the
Patrick
youngster.
Kypson to serve.
We are ready for play.
Ready, play. $15 love.
Kypson at 18 years of age.
15 all.
Half the age of his teammate here. Rankings 1,538. He's only played in a handful of tournaments.
30-15.
On the doubles side in 2018, obviously a collegiate star at Texas A&M, where he's an All-American.
Let for serve. $40-15.
Both of those balls brought back by John Patrick Smith, who will not be coming back to Stockton. A loss just a few minutes ago on the doubles side as Kypson has game points.
$40-30. Game.
Nice movement there by John Paul Fruttero, helping his partner
First
out.
Game.
The youngster and an oldster got an opening hold. Mike Cation with you. Mike C. Tennis is where you can find me on Twitter on this. It's turning out to be a pretty nice day in Stockton. After rain this morning around 7 o'clock, actually delayed our 9:30 starts. Singles match just has wrapped up over on our secondary stream. Jordan Thompson into the quarterfinal 6-1 in the third. Over Kaiichi
Sanchai
Uchida.
Ratiwatana to serve.
Jordan Thompson, Noah Rubin tomorrow. Just prepare for 3 hours.
$15 love. $30 love.
One half of the Ratiwatana brothers. Sanchai, 36 years of age, is at 116 in the world. 39 the career high, now a full 10.5 years ago.
40 low.
47 challenger titles to his credit, but doesn't have any this year.
Left for serve.
Big return out of Patrick Kypson. That was absolutely crushed. 2 ATP titles to Ratiwatana's credit. This is the 12th quarterfinal of the year for him. That's the thing that's always kept him from being elite. He and Christopher Rungkat both struggle a bit in terms of getting that big firepower on their serve, so they will have to make up for it in other ways.
Game. Ratiwatana, Rungkat.
1 game all. Wind is
1 game all
really
for
picking
set.
up. It's essentially coming from, I gotta think about this because it's backwards for me. Top left of your screen, behind me in the broadcast booth. Top left-hand portion of the screen down to the bottom right.
Paul Fruttero to serve.
Fruttero now 1-all.
$15 love.
Fruttero at 37 years of age almost feels young against the 36-year-old Ratiwatana. 396 in the world, career high for him 6 years ago at 83. Has not won a challenger title since 2012, but has been enjoying the opportunity to travel the world, playing in quite a few futures.
$30-15.
Craftiness and creativity there from Ratiwatana. Fruttero off of the back heel there as that lob just snuck over his head. 30 all now. JP, living just up the road. I'll say that generously. But this Northern California stretch has been good to him over the years in terms of finding some wild cards. That was a fantastic return, and Fruttero just has to pop up.
30,
It's
40.
2 break chances for the top seeds. Fruttero tried to do just a little too much there. That was sitting.
Deuce,
Sanchai
deciding
Ratiwatana.
point.
See who takes this
Receiver's
first deciding point of the day. We do not have ball people here with us on court for this match, so there will be a few moments where we do go long over that 25-second mark. It's going to be Rungkat to take it. That was one heck of a kicker by Jean-Paul Fruttero to stay alive here. And
Fruttero,
on serve,
Kypson.
2-1. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro
Fruttero,
Circuit.
Kypson lead 2-1 per set. Daryl, there's another one over there. That's ours.
This racket doesn't care who holds it. It's equality in my hands. It's not a boy thing or a girl thing. It's everything.
Give kids a sport with a level playing field for all. Sign up at netgeneration.com.
Time. Christopher Rungkat to serve.
Christopher Rungkat serving here.
15 love.
1-2. Was indeed just long. Rungkat has had the most success here in 2018 of these 4 players. He's at 28 years of age out of Eugene, Oregon. .105 in the world, career high for him back in May at 96.
.30-15.
His 2 titles this year, Dallas 2018 coming with Jivan Nedenchezian, and then Busan, South Korea, as well with Shea. Picked up a couple last year, including with Sanchai in Winnetka here on the USTA Pro Circuit. does such a great job of closing out.
40-15.
But has been based out of Oregon for several years after his collegiate playing days. No doubter.
Ratiwatana, Rungkat.
2 games all. I would expect Ratiwatana, Rungkat to serve somewhere around 75% on the day. Just a hunch in terms of how they typically do play. Time through the rotation, just those 2 break chances on Fruttero's serve as Kypson serves 2 all.
It's
a bit funny watching Kypson out here on this court with 2 guys who are double his age, twice his age, in Ratiwatana and Fruttero. And that ranking is obviously misleading, 1,538. He did win, of course, Kalamazoo's with Danny Thomas in the summer, giving him that U.S. Open opportunity.
30 love.
Did pick up a set from Lopez.
30-15.
Lost his dampener along the way. I'm fascinated to know the story of how these 2 came together. Obviously, Fruttero with his ranking where it is as well, they had to have a wild card. Both of them did. This means a lot more for Fruttero at this stage of his career than it does for Kypson. But right now, Kypson, also those opportunities to play against higher level players, this is huge for him too. Will be a very talented rising sophomore at Texas A&M, and they've had some
40-15.
Darn good doubles players over the last several years, haven't they? Jackson Withrow and Austin Krychek, Arthur Rinderneck. I always do wonder what would have happened for D'Adamo if he'd just gone the doubles route. His body didn't quite hold up. It's 3-2.
Kypson.
In the middle of the first here in Stockton.
Kypson lead 3 games to 2. First set.
Sign up with Net Generation, official youth tennis of the USTA.
There are still more doubles matches to be played here a little bit later, as we've got some teams that have to play double duty today. So there's a possibility we might get a match moved over to our court. Possible. I know for the boys in the van who had a pretty rough morning with all the technical issues caused by all that rain, we would prefer maybe not to have a match added. That is just destroyed from John Paul Fruttero. That's as big as I've seen him hit in the last couple of years.
Fifteen all. $30-15. $40-15.
That is unclean.
40-30.
John Paul Fruttero might be the one guy I know who would wear long sleeves on a day like this. It's a little too warm for that, but what do I know?
Game.
Still can't quite get over the hump there and get the break chances. 3 all.
Games all.
They've had looks. And they will have looks. That's, again, as we talked about with Ratiwatana and with Rungkat, they will have some service games that maybe they miss a couple first serves, and there's an opportunity to crack some returns against them. How they hold up in those moments is the real question.
Nope. Okay. We're good. Love 15.
Clean strike from Christopher Rungkat right into
30.
the wheelhouse. Didn't get into the body nearly enough. That's a great get up there from Patrick Kypson.
30.
That return from Ratiwatana, that driving lob, has the wind behind it there too.
Fifteen 40.
Three break chances this time. And again, one of these situations, and Fruttero knows it all too well. You don't have to play perfect against Ratiwatana and Rungkat by any means. You just can't give away those type of cheapies. They also get a little bit lucky to boot. So the top seeds get it to 4-3 with a ball change coming here.
Ratiwatana, Rungkat lead 4 games to 3 per set.
Just give me a racket and watch me go. Because I'll never be a sidekick or an understudy. I'll never be benched, subbed, or picked last. Because I'll be a little busy.
Leave the bench warming to your tennis bag. Sign up at netgeneration.com.
Our secondary stream right now features Matsui Nielsen.
Time.
And El Salali Goransen. Matsui Nielsen, early break. They lead 2-1. Also got a non-streamed court right now. Hans Haak and Andreas Silstrom split sets with Darian King and Noah Rubin. New balls for Christopher Rungkat, 4-3.
Low.
One apiece.
Low.
Well, along with the wind taking off, but that's perfect from Christopher Rungkat. And we talk about what kind of adjustments he needs to make if he does make that or miss that first serve, and that's one. He has to be not only hitting a slider well, but has to be really biting.
Game.
A hole to love gets us to 5-3.
Ratiwatana, Rungkat lead 5 games to 3 per set.
And they're actually having a kind of a bad serving day for them, serving at just 62% right now. Ratiwatana and Rungkat. Fruttero, Kypson, meanwhile, 83%.
Low. All.
We talked about it a lot during the loss of the 2 seeds, Relafsa and Smith earlier to Heliovanen and Laaksonen. It's amazing what confidence does, even on this double side of things too. It's been a long time for Fruttero since he's had a challenger victory here in 2018. Despite all the future success, once you move up, these opportunities to make it into a semifinal, he does not have one of those in 2018. So there's pressure, there's some tightness that will come along with that. Wow.
$30-all.
Where the hell did that call come from?
$40, $30.
Ace for Kypson is his second. Matsui sends that one back. Game point for Patrick Kypson.
Yep.
Set up well for Christopher Rungkat. He is returning exceptionally here today. I would assume that he takes this deciding point. Indeed, he does. It'll be Rungkat on the ad side.
Game.
Missed this
Fruttero,
time
Kypson.
for Rungkat and gets us to 5-4.
Ratiwatana, Rungkat
It'll be
lead.
Ratiwatana
5
trying
games
to
4
close out the set when we return.
per set.
Give me a racket and watch me go. Because I won't come back the same.
Sometimes I'll come back with scratches and scrapes.
Or with stories of great shots and close shaves. Of wins for the history books. And of losses I'll never forget.
But watch me smile
Say good game.
and put my racket away for now, but not for good.
Because I'll have seen what I can do.
And I know greatness
Greatness is waiting.
Sign up with Net Generation, official youth tennis of the USTA.
Time.
Feels just like one of these matches where it's maybe doing things just a tad bit better. Top seed serving for the set, 5-4. Yeah, just the reflex again from Ratiwatana. Rungkat so calm and composed.
15
Don't
low.
feel like they're going to get blown off of a court. They can get exposed against some more dominant singles players for sure. Popped up.
15 all.
Ow.
30-15.
That hurt you guys at home as much as it hurt me. The sound of that smashing against our microphone. Good God. I hope the guys in the bus are all right. Set points, Ratiwatana.
40-15. Game and first set.
It just misses
Ratiwatana,
long from
Rungkat, 6 games to
Fruttero.
4.
And the first set goes to Ratiwatana Rungkat 6-4. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
This racket could do a lot of things. It could level playing fields and opponents. It could forge friendships, disprove doubters, and make losing as fun as winning. As long as it's in my hands.
Give kids a game they can succeed at and grow with, no matter their skill level. Sign up at netgeneration.com.
Time.
In what might be the most shocking result in 2018, Noah Rubin and Darian King have defeated Hans Hock
Second set.
and Andreas Silstrom. Second set action here is Patrick Kypson.
Kypson to
Actually
serve.
paused as Hans Hock destroyed a racket.
Oh. 15 love. Thirty love. Left for serve. $30-15.
Steve Denton, the coach down in College Station, he is very good at what he does. He's been around a long time, a very good professional as a player as well. Those are those moments that you just love. Fruttero winning the battle at the net of
40,
reflex
15.
volleys.
Forty, 30.
Rungkat going right through Fruttero, almost comes up with the goods.
Deuce. Deciding point, receiver's
Deciding
choice.
point. It'll be Rungkat to take this, his third deciding point. That's just a perfect return.
Game.
He just got away from
Ratiwatana.
Kypson
Rungkat.
and Fruttero once again. That's what
First
I mean.
game,
just these
second
little
set.
things, these little slim differences, and on the double side with scoring as it is, that's really all that it takes. Setting a break now for the top seeds. We are, let's see, I'm trying to guess which match we're going to get. But I think we're going to get one of the two remaining doubles quarterfinals here on our center court immediately following this one. I'm gonna put my money on King Ruben Pullman's Verbeek. Just so I have a dog in the fight.
Love.
I will fully admit that when I first started seeing Christopher Rungkat come onto the scene, I just didn't know that he was how he was going to become a higher level doubles player. He obviously has the physical limitations. There's no way around that, right?
Let. Second serve.
But he's done such a great job of maximizing his strengths to make up for that. It's pretty impressive. But that second serve, it is still, it's going to be
15 all.
there. It's a very vulnerable spot.
Oh. 30-15. Yep. Wait, please. Sorry, behind you. Sorry. $30 all.
Gets himself into some trouble whenever he does miss those first serves, though. And yes, Jimmy, size isn't everything. It's a lot, though. That double fault creates a great chance. 2 of them here for Fruttero and Kypson. Their first looks of the day.
Deuce,
It feels like Fruttero is pushing a little too hard here. That fine line in between intensity.
Is that ball behind you okay?
And being too tight. Fruttero just getting frame on it. Can't do much more than that. What a forehand, though, from Christopher Rungkat from back behind the baselines. 2-love now. Setting a break to the good.
Fifteen low. Oh, we got 6. Fifteen all. Let first serve.
What a stretch from Christopher Rungkat, taking out some chairs in the process.
15-30.
Another opening here for Ratiwatana Rungkat.
Thank you. That's
just wide. I'm not 100% on that.
It's
Kypson is going to point to a mark. But obviously no overrule coming, so
15-40.
it's 3 break chances for Ratiwatana Rungkat.
Game.
Shank return winner to boot.
Rungkat.
Just insult to injury as it gets to 3-love here in the second.
Rungkat lead 3 games to love, second set. And 1 set to love. Time.
So you'd expect to put it on cruise control here for Ratiwatana Rungkat.
Love.
Serve percentage still a bit down from what you would expect from the two of them, 61%. 3-3 winners over Paul and Reed in their first round. Well done. Great job staying in that point from Kypson. The lob backhand line response from him.
$15-30.
They each have one here in the set. That's great work from Patrick Kypson there. Step back forehand, crushed, finding the feet. 3 break chances this time to at least get one of them back. Oh, Rungkat just pushed one long. That was sitting there.
Kypson.
Plenty of time to react and just pushes it long. So one of them back. I feel like we've been through this before. Noel Rubin had a set and 3-love 2-break lead. All went away. Forced a third set, did Will Blumberg. Rubin did come through, and Noah Rubin is back out on court.
15 love.
Forehand miss from Christopher Rungkat by a good inch and a half. I don't think he really saw it that clearly.
30 love. Thirty 15.
He will take that little roll.
40 15.
Okay, Ratiwatana is asking for an apology from Patrick Kypson. Of course. That's just what you need right now.
Forty 30.
Fruttero with a nice closeout.
Fruttero,
And yeah, so now we've got a little bit of a match again. It's 3-2, middle of the second.
Second set and 1 set to love.
It's the challenger level where you can actually find out where your game is and see how far you can go.
The ATP Challenger Tour is one of the most important levels in a tennis player's career. Challengers are the main stepping stone to the ATP World Tour, and whether a young talent looking for experience,
Challenger tennis is very high-level tennis,
or a seasoned pro,
it's getting tougher and tougher in the challengers.
The ATP Challenger Tour, the perfect platform to watch and play high-quality tennis.
Time.
So again, we've got doubles across 3 courts currently. This one here that you're watching on center. On our secondary stream right now, it's Matsui Nielsen 6-3-2 love over El Salali and Goranson. King Ruben, Pullman's Verbeek. They're just getting started over on our non-stream court.
Let for serve. $15 love.
very, again, aggressive second serve, and that's one of the improvements that
30
Rungkat
love.
has made over the last year or two. He's going for more and is confident that he's going to hit it more.
Love. Game. Ratiwatana, Rungkat, ball change,
Not
please.
able to sustain the magic. It's 4-2.
Ratiwatana,
Ratiwatana,
lead.
Rungkat.
4 games to 2. Second set. Jill, there's 2 over here, 2 fence.
This ball change without ball people obviously takes a little bit more time. And I'm going to guess that they will put, again, this last match of the day, Lawson Reese, Eliovara Laaksonen on our center court would be my prediction. It's scheduled for court 3 after Matsui Nielsen. Fruttero, high formation from Kypson, 2-4. Swatted away like a rogue fly.
Love 15. $15 all.
Good touch here shown by Patrick Kypson.
30-15.
I would enjoy watching Kypson Thomas. I love Danny Thomas's hands. Kypson is showing me something here as well.
All. 30-40.
Break chances here for Ratiwatana Rungkat. Fruttero really pausing here. Kypson, there goes the touch. Slides away from him there. 5-2, Ratiwatana and Rungkat will serve for the match when we return.
Second set, and 1 set to love.
Starts with the racket, then it goes to carpools, inside jokes, secret handshakes, camping trips, sleepovers, movie marathons, pool parties.
Tennis gives kids the tools to build bonds that will last a lifetime. Sign up at netgeneration.com.
I see Heliovara and Laaksonen warming up, so I assume they'll be here on our center court. Josh Brace is going to be our chair for the last match of the day.
Time.
Serving for the match, Sanchai Ratiwatana, 5-2. Perfect overhead to the feet.
15 love. Thirty love.
Match points.
40 love. Game, set, match.
Nice clean second set for Ratiwatana Rungkat for the most part.
2 sets to love, 6-4, 6-2.
And they're on to the semifinals here at the Stockton Challenger. I anticipate that we'll have a match moved over here shortly. We'll have Lawson Reese, Heliovara, Laaksonen coming up in a few minutes, live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.